What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2018 career mode. We are still in the Force India F1 team, and today we are at the circuit known as the Hockenheimring, home of the German Grand Prix. So hey Danny, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Let's dive into our workstation to kick things off, and as you guys can see, we have another team goal, which is within the next two race weekends, qualify 10th or better. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a challenge. I don't think we have qualified in the top 10 very often in the last few races, but let's see how that goes. In terms of the weather forecast, it's going to be clear skies. I mean, not exactly clear skies because apparently it's cloudy, but it's going to be without a single drop of rain. At least that's what's expected for qualifying and the race. It might be a different case in terms of the practice. Hey Alex, hey Apples, welcome to the live stream, guys. How are you doing? Now, moving to Coral, as you guys can see, Renault brought an upgrade, McLaren got a huge upgrade as well. Toro Rosso also upgraded a bit. Toro Rosso actually jumped Sauber in the development race. Hey Alex P, hey Hugh, what's up guys, how are you doing? Now in terms of the performance comparison, as you guys can see, we are still the 6th quickest car. We are, let us dive into our tree. We are still 2nd best in the power unit, mid of the table. I think we slightly dropped in these chassis departments, but yeah, we are going to have that major weight reduction coming for Hungary, and if that does not fail, we are going to jump past McLaren in the order of the best chassis. In terms of our aerodynamical package, we still aren't the greatest, still 3rd best, but we are ways away from Sauber and Williams. We are closing in on Toro Rosso. We are going to get these two minor upgrades for Hungary. We don't have enough resource points at the moment, but after practice we will. By the way, guys, give me a second real quick, because I promised Shumi one thing, and I completely forgot to I'm forgetting the word. I'm forgetting the word, boys. I'm dumb. But yeah, I forgot to act upon my word. So give me a moment real quick. I need to go get on Discord. I need to go get Shumi's link from Discord. So yeah, Discord. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Oh damn it. My PC is slow as hell when I'm trying to do stuff with it. When I'm trying to record or live stream or whatever at the same time as I'm doing other things, it gets a bit sluggish. Where are you? What the hell? Shumi, I can't find you. How did you get me your link, your YouTube link? Was it by private message on Discord? Or was it in the server? I think it was in the server. Yeah, it was. Okay. Copy link. Give me a moment. Let me do that real quick. And it's done. Okay. Shumi, I believe you can post again. Hey Kazox YouTube. Hey Hugo, what's up? Did I watch the race yesterday? No, I did not. Shumi, post something again on chat to see if what I want works. Okay, it works now. It worked. Okay. Let me leave Discord, but yeah, as you guys can see, we are going to have the points for that rear downforce upgrade quite soon, so it won't be a problem unless it fails, unless the progress itself fails between this race and the next one. Now, moving to the vehicle management, everything is a-okay, which I really do like. The gearbox is a brand new gearbox, only did one race so far. And in terms of the standings, we have Lewis Hamilton leading the championship. It's a very close gap between himself and the German of the Ferrari. Sebastian Vettel follows with 158 points to his name. Then we have Valtteri Bottas in P3, Kimi Raikkonen in P4 with 119 points. Then we have an over 20 point advantage to 5th place Max Verstappen. Then in P6 we have Daniel Ricciardo followed by Romain Grosjean and Nico Hülkenberg. By the way, I saw Nico himself joined on chat, so welcome to the live stream. Hey Gabriel Lucas, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. Then we have in 9th and 10th, split by only 2 points, myself and my teammate Esteban Ocon. Now, in terms of the constructor standings, we have Mercedes leading by just 18 points, I believe, is the difference between the Brackley-based team and Ferrari, with Milton Keynes-based Red Bull in P3, Haas in 4th at the moment with 75 points to his name, only 4 more than 5th place Renault. Then it comes Force India in P6 with 66 points, followed by McLaren in P7. Sauber only 5 points behind the Woking-based team, with Toro Rosso only 2 points behind the Swiss team, and Williams in last place with only 1 point so far to their name. Okay, with that, I believe we are ready. By the way, opinion on Kimi's win yesterday. I bet it was an amazing win. I didn't see the race because honestly I wasn't interested. I thought it was going to be an easy win for Hamilton to clinch the championship. Apparently it wasn't. Apparently I should not watch the Grand Prix more times because I didn't see China. And we all saw how that turned out. And I didn't see this one, and it turned out it was an amazing race again. So yeah, I'm starting to feel like I shouldn't watch the Grand Prix. At least not in real time. Okay, but yeah, I didn't watch the race. So yeah, let's kick it off. Crofty, take it away for the first practice session for the German Grand Prix.
Guten Tag and welcome to Hockenheim, home of the German Grand Prix, for today's practice session. It's a big weekend for a number of our top drivers as they look for success on home soil. We'll be getting underway shortly to see how they get on. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, you know, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
Okay, so let's get a setup fitted to the car to kick things off. Where is it? Load. Let's see what we have for Germany. Really? 50%?
At some point before qualifying, let's get our track acclimatization program complete. It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
Okay, let's start with this thing and let's see if we need to do adjustments throughout the practice sessions. But for now, let's start with this setup and see how it goes. My steering wheel feels quite light today for some reason. That was a slow hairpin. I braked slightly too late, so yeah. Yeah, I believe this is a track where this car can be strong. We need a good result, because I'm not expecting anything special at Hungary. So we need a good result here, where I feel like this circuit could be one of the highlights of the season with the car we have. I will go for another lap, because the car felt slightly loose on the rear.
This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Yeah, the car felt a bit... That time I turned in too late, but the car is feeling a bit loose on the rear. Maybe I will bring down the ballast by one click. Yeah, they should ban team orders, but then, like, it's only going to make teams create codes for it, so it's not obvious. Like the multi-21 stuff for Red Bull, like... How long were they running with it until it became a problem? Right? People only gave a shit because it became a problem. Okay, I'm having too much fun. Let's get back to the garage. Hey Gaming SK, sorry, didn't notice you get in right away, but yeah, welcome to the live stream.
Our fastest lap is a 1 minute 16.6.
Yeah, like in my Williams career mode, we had a regulation change in season 1, so it's a bit random. Let's see. That aerodynamics upgrade might help this race. That's the thing, I'm not trying to upgrade every single race. I want to upgrade at a spot that would make sense in real life. You know, for example, I'm going to bring an aerodynamical package for Hungary because it would make sense that I'm trying to improve my aerodynamics in a track where the aerodynamics matter more than usual, right? I could, for example, bring a power unit upgrade for Spa or for Monza, because that would make sense. I'm not trying to upgrade every single time I can. I'm trying to be more, maybe realistic is not the word, because of course I'm going to bring lots of upgrades, but I'm just not trying to upgrade every single race, because then I will just move up too quickly. Because I feel, by the way, Fernando, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I feel like because of the regulation changes, the way for Cody to balance it was to make the upgrades very quick and easy to get, so that you could always make improvements before the regulation changes. Because imagine that the regulation changes happen too often, or if it is too hard to get the upgrades, then you would never be able to get to the top before the regulations hit, because it would be too hard to get the upgrades by then. You would never be able to get the top tier upgrades by the time the regulation changes were into place, right? So they tried to balance it. I think they still screwed up a bit, because I think it's still too easy. They could have made it slightly harder, especially... Come on, Jeff, shut the hell up. Especially because they have that mechanic of the morale, which even gives you more discount on the parts and even more chances of success on the upgrades. The fact that it's easier to get the upgrades along with that morale mechanic made it too easy, in my opinion, so I'm not trying to upgrade every single time. Hey Ethan, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Okay, so let's go to the let me change that, and Maybe that. Let's see. Let's see how that works. Let's go for the tire management. Okay, let's do this properly. Come on. Yeah, we are going to have huge upgrades. It's going to be 2 minor aerodynamic upgrades and 1 major weight reduction upgrade or chassis upgrade. So, a bit understeery there. But yeah, it's going to be an important race for us. I believe it's going to be mostly about damage limitation, because this German Grand Prix is where I'm trying to make a good sum of points. Yeah, that was nice. Hey Miller, what's up? What's my new team goal? Get top 10 in qualifying in this qualifying session or the next Grand Prix weekend's qualifying session? Let's return to the garage. How am I doing, Miller? I'm doing fine. How are you? I'm just excited to race today. Yeah, let's go for the fuel management. This is a track I enjoy. So yeah, I'm excited. I would like a bit more front bite. The car is not as aggressive into the corners as I would like. It understeers a slight bit. Yes, today I will only do this Grand Prix. Yeah, this live stream will finish at about 11:30 p.m. here in Portugal, so I have to go to get to work tomorrow. I have to go to sleep because I wake up at usually 5:30 a.m. I think we will need to go for another lap. Yep, that wasn't the greatest lap.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Oh my god. Okay.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
I do 2 in one day in the weekends. I do more than 1 in the weekends. What time is it, Robin? It looks really bright in my room. That's because of the lamp I have on my desk, because it's night time. It's 8:30 p.m. about that. I have the same time as London. Here in Portugal has the same time as London, so if you guys can like search it up, it's the same. Yeah, Kimi won the USA Grand Prix. I didn't watch that Grand Prix because I thought it was going to be the end of the championship, and I just wasn't interested in watching it. Turns out I was wrong. It was a decent hairpin. Yesterday was a Sunday and I did 0 because I had a rough Saturday. Couldn't get purple, whatever. Let's return to the garage. Hamilton is brilliant. Yeah, for me the GOAT is Senna. But yeah, Hamilton is great.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:15.3.
May not be. No, I'm able to. I'm able to. Don't worry. Hey, Taboom. Good morning, man. How are you doing? Let's go for the ERS management. I could have tried harder if I want to get purple in the fuel consumption, but whatever. Okay, we got it. Let's return to the garage. The car is a bit unstable. Not really sure what to do with it. Like, I like how the car behaves, I just have to be careful, you know? Like, if the car behaved like that, being a bit more stable, like, I feel like I can push for the car, but I'm always on a fine edge. I always have to keep balancing the car with my driving instead of like mechanically the car being balanced. You know what I mean?
If you need to find some more time, remember that corner exit is more important than corner entry. Slow in, fast out, smooth on the power.
Okay, so what's next? Oh yeah, the race pace simulation. Let's do this. Try weight redistribution. I can't get those just yet. Those are not available just yet. I have someone behind me. I have no idea who that is. Looks like a Red Bull. It's Daniel. Okay. I can deal with him. Are you for real?
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I can change the ballast, but I already did. Like, my problem is not the rear end, it's the car overall. It's because it's not just oversteering, it's also understeering. You gotta go? Okay, Tabum. See you later, man. Have a good day of school. Well, Ricciardo spun, so because of his spin, the yellow flags were deployed.
Great lap. You nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Let's go, come on. Let's do this thing.
Super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Yeah, it was. I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet. Like, but it's true, man. This is formula fuel saving. This is formula tire saving. People can't push because, oh my god, we gotta save the tires. Because, I swear to god, man, like, just give people... I swear to god, last season was good by accident, because Pirelli screwed over
Our best lap so far is...
Why does Jeff always has to talk when I'm trying to do? Is humidity factored into the aerodynamic performance of F1 cars? In this game, I don't think so. In this game, I don't think so. But that's the thing. Last season was good because the drivers could push the tires and they wouldn't blow up after 3 laps. That's the thing. Like, just give them ways to be able to push. If they can push, if they can battle other people, then it's going to be a great season. It's going to create great racing. Because, like, let's go at China last season. Like, the dirty air wasn't a factor there. Let's go to... I don't know, man. I don't even remember most of last season. I just remember that were great races. I just remember that there were great races, and I don't even remember the races, but... Because that's just how my memory works. But god damn it, man. You guys know what I mean. I brought this up, I brought this rant up multiple times before, and I've been able to give you proper examples then. Like... People complain about the dirty air and stuff. Just let the guys push for more than 5 laps in a row without having the tires blow up. I don't think it's just because of the current generation of cars, because last season we had basically the same cars And we had a better
Okay,
season
let's
than
talk
this
about
one,
track. We
I
need to
believe.
find ourselves a nice balance here. Downforce will be vital in the stadium section, of course, but if we've got too much drag, we'll be a sitting duck through parabolica into the hairpin.
It's... That's the thing, Pirelli should force the guys into a 2 or a 3 stopper strategy every single time. A 1 stopper should not be allowed. The 1 stop should never be the strategy. Like, they shouldn't have enough tires. Sorry, not enough tires, but the tires shouldn't be able to last long enough to pull off a 1 stop. At any track, you know? So it's like, because like if teams have a choice, then yeah, they won't push the tires because they want to go as far as possible, right? Not get caught out in traffic. But if you make the tires like in a way that there is no possible to make a 1 stop, if you're going to get a 2 stopper anyway, whether you save the tires or you don't, people might be more incentivized to push, right? Yeah, yeah, it's that's I also noticed that, Daniel. Am I already in a lap? I didn't even notice I was in a lap already. Let me do that. I went on the brakes like 5 meters too late. Let's go, come on.
Beats our primary target time.
Wow, 2 tenths in the hairpin alone, okay.
This is the final lap of the program.
Yeah, whatever. I got traffic. Let's enter the garage. I'm satisfied with green. Let's jump to qualifying. I'm satisfied with the car. Whatever. It might be a bit unstable. I just need to be careful. Yeah, let's go for it.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top three. Hamilton.
Okay, 1 second difference from me in the ultra softs, and Ocon was on the softs. Which is, what are the tires? It's medium soft, ultra soft. They are jumping the super soft, right? So if I want to get in the top 10, I can't get on the softs. I need to go on the ultras. I need to start the race on the ultras no matter what. If I want to get the target of getting in the top 10. So let's see how that goes. The weather forecast is dry once again. So yeah, Mercedes equals traffic. It was Bottas and Ocon. I tried because I managed my ERS poorly for the other 2 laps. Whatever. Like I wouldn't bite the hairpin. Not the one at the end of sector 1. It's like the one on the stadium section. I was 4 tenths down. I wouldn't be able to make up 4 tenths, especially on the dirty air of Bottas and Ocon. That was why I quit. Let's advance. Everything is ready, right? So yeah, let's make it. Hopefully we can make it through to Q3. I believe we can. Let's do this.
Welcome to Germany for today's qualifying session at the famous Hockenheim ring. The pit lane lights will turn green in the next minute or two to signify the start of qualifying. In recent seasons, much talk has been made about tyre wear. Some say it gets in the way of the racing, others say it's always been part of the sport. Are we going to see drivers trying to look after their tyres here, or throw caution to the wind and worry about that when it becomes a problem?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
Okay. So, let's just car setup. Let's remove fuel. I don't need that much fuel. Let's just fast forward as you usually do as we take a look at the timetables. So let's see, who is the first to cross the line? It's Charles Leclerc, but quickly beaten by Bottas, less than a tenth separating the two. As then we have Sebastian Vettel in provisory pole, 4 tenths quicker than his teammate. Lewis Hamilton just beats the German by 9 thousandths of a second and then improves to make it a 0.143 second gap. All 3 of them on the ultra softs. The top 3 are separated by half a second. But yeah, it's going to be soon until it's our turn to get out there. Let's do this.
Standing by.
Daniel, really honestly, there's no point in doing that. I'm just going to waste tires. P5 possible, depends if I get if I get the slipstream of some other car. It's possible if I get the slipstream of some other car, but just in pure pace, I don't think it's possible. I was in the top 5 in practice because the quicker guys weren't pushing. Because in terms of the AI, they don't do every single practice program in FP1. For example, they only do qualifying in FP3. That's why if I actually made all of the practice sessions, the times at the end of FP3 are much quicker than the times at the end of FP1. That's why I don't really trust those times. Like I know usually that like if I'm 1 second quicker than my teammate in FP1, especially if he's on the harder tire, usually he will be around my pace come qualifying time. Sometimes even quicker, right? Bring it up to party mode. Let's do this. Four tenths slower than Hamilton already. Oh, that was a great hairpin. The exit, yeah, could have been better, but the apex speed was perfect. Okay, P11. See, P11 almost 2 seconds off of pole. So, yeah. The front runners are just miles away at this point. Ocon was quicker than me. See? That's what I mean. Like, the pace in FP1, it doesn't matter. Okay, Bottas on softs getting through. Let's see, so we have Stroll, Van Dorn, Sirotkin, Gasly and Hartley out in Q1. Both Saubers into Q2. Nice for them. Pretty nice indeed. Okay. Let's get moving to the second qualifying session. For this one I would like to make a two flying lap run. So I'd get that. Need to push for that P10. Yeah, we need to. Hey Taki, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I will fast forward. Let's see. Okay, it's Lewis Hamilton still quickest. Daniel Ricciardo 4 tenths behind now. Kimi Räikkönen cuts the gap to only 3 tenths, but still not enough to beat the British driver. Let's see. Actually, Hamilton only has a purple third sector. The other two from him were not the quickest of the session so far. But it was regular enough to maintain P1. By a considerable margin, right? To his closest rivals, 3 tenths is a lot to be losing around this track. Especially because it's not a particularly long track. Oh goddammit, I forget that if I need to do a 2 flying lap run, I need time for a cooldown lap in between. Let's see if I have time for that. I don't think I will. Oh, I forgot about that. Because of the ERS. Like, if it wasn't for ERS, I could just do 2 flying laps. But, yeah. I might not push as much on the ERS for this flying lap and give it pins on the second one. Okay, that's how you do that corner. That was bad. I'm going too aggressive on the exit of the hairpin. God damn it, Ruben, control yourself. I need to be smoother. Again, slightly late on the brakes. Had to go down to first gear, killed all the momentum. Why can't I make that corner full throttle? Is that not supposed to be full throttle? Okay. P10 at the moment. Not P10, but within the top 10. Hamilton goes even quicker. God damn it. I'm splitting the Renaults at the moment. Of course they can still improve, but... let's see. I'm really expecting to see the guys improve and me just dropping down. I swear to God. What was my lap? 1:11.6? Louis has already finished, so yeah. I'm not worried. I'm supposed to bring it down to 4th even? I can run higher wings to gain more time in S3. Yeah, I will do that for the race because the car is going to be heavier. Looks like, is there anyone else on track? I don't think so. We might have actually gotten into Q3. Just waiting for the simulation bullshit lap times. Dude, I've already crossed the line. Come on. I can take that corner quicker than the line tells me. Like, I brake heavily, but then for the right-hander, it's done in acceleration. Maybe I just have not enough wings. That's why I can't make that corner in full acceleration. Oh, Sebastian Vettel is going to start the race on the soft compound. Wow, he really risked it. He was so close. Look at that. 53 thousandths of a second separated him from a Q2 elimination. Look at that. Damn, as we have both Saubers at the bottom. Then we have Esteban Ocon in P13. Fernando Alonso and Magnussen are going to start in front of him. And yeah, we proceed to the top 10 shootout. Wow, that was very close for Vettel. Okay. Oh. The camera just spawned in front of me. Guys, this is something you guys, like to protect yourselves. I don't know if you guys know about this, but these tires, never use these tires for Q3. Because you guys can see right above the tire in the left hand side, it says recommended for Q2. These tires are going to be part of your race group of tires, because you've already used them. Like, I used this for Q1, this for Q2, and then they put these ones for you on Q3 when they are recommended for Q2. What happens is that you need to go for these ones. These ones are the recommended for Q3. What happens is that the game gives you those tires by default, but Pirelli will take away from you these Q3 tires. So
The track is pretty empty right now. Lots of space.
Fucking hell, Jeff, shut up. By Pirelli taking away from you those Q3 tires, if you do not use them, then those tires that are marked as Q2 tires are going to be into your race set of tires, and they are going to be used. I'm not sure if I'm making sense. The thing is, you use these tires for Q3, and Pirelli takes them away from you, and then you have these tires. If you need them in the race, you have them brand new. Because these tires are going to be on your race no matter what, unless you just use only one set of ultras, in this case, right? But imagine it's a track where you do ultra, ultra, super. Let's just imagine that. Ultra, ultra, super is the strategy. You would start on, for me, I qualified using these tires. I went into Q3 using these tires. So I would start the race on these tires. And then my second set of ultra softs would be these ones. But these ones would be worn out because I used these ones in Q3. You know what I mean? Hopefully I'm making sense. So you never use these tires in Q3. Because whether you use them or not, these Q3 tires are going to be taken away from you. So you always use the recommended for Q3 in Q3. You never use these ones, because these ones are going to be worn out for your race, and those ones, despite being brand new, Pirelli will always take them away from you. So you better use them. Hopefully I made sense. Probably didn't. Hey Fabio Games, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Okay, so car setup. Okay. Let's fast forward. Let me, by the way, I want to know well, for this track it kinda matters how well I handle Q3, because I want to take as much points as possible on this track, because I don't think we are going to be able to make many points at Hungary, because our car is not very good for that track. So I would like to like do damage control on this track so that Hungary isn't too bad. They take this. See, Hamilton takes this corner in 7th. I need to take it in 6th. Otherwise, I just can't. Yeah, his car is just much more stable. Oh, he's actually aborting that lap, but whatever. Why do you use same tires in qualifying as you do for the race? No, you use the same tire. The tire you start the race is the exact... If you got in Q3, the tires you used in Q2 to get into Q3 are those same tires that you start the race on. And the reason why you don't use these tires in Q3 is because you use these ones in Q3, Pirelli takes them away from you, and then in this case I'm going to start on these tires because I did Q2 with them and I got into Q3, and then for my second stint I will have these ones brand new. If I use these tires in Q3, Pirelli would still take these ones from me, and I would start the race on these tires and then have to pit to go on these tires that would be worn out. Hopefully I made sense. Hey Fiotech, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? It's getting time. Look at the massive gap between them. Oh my god.
Checks complete. All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
I almost missed my window to get out there. I kinda hate that I can't look at the other side of the garage. No, I got the right tires on. Don't worry, guys. God damn it, I sucked. I really bottled that corner. Okay, P7, not too bad. No, I get more tires for the race. Don't worry, Daniel.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three.
God damn it, Hamilton. 5/10 quicker than second place. A front row lockout for Mercedes as well. But like we get more tires. We get enough tires for the race. It's just that in terms of the first two stints, if I do, in this case, if I do ultra, like for my second stint to not start on worn out tires, you need to go on the Q3 recommended tires in Q3. Okay, so I'm drawing in my rivalry against Kevin Magnussen, and I'm still losing to Ocon. Let's see how that goes. That was a good lap. It was worse than my Q2 lap. Hey, Izu? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce it? Izu? Or Y1ZU? I'm not sure, man. I'm going to say Izu. I'm not sure, but let me know. Welcome to the pit crew. Thanks a lot for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Glad you are enjoying the live stream, and yeah, hopefully you are going to be able to enjoy the race. But yeah, thanks a lot for the sub. Okay, so by the way,
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Let me do that before I forget. And yeah, we have a message. Okay, it's that time again, I guess. You nervous? Well, I'm sure you're keeping a calm head. Just try and visualize the first lap like we discussed. Here rest what lap mode for the start, not too aggressive into turn 1 as there isn't enough margin for error. Watch for opportunities into turn 2 and then back off on the RS and settle into comfortable rhythm, which doesn't apply for this track because after turn 2 there's a huge straight, so I have to be aggressive on the RS to try and make up some positions into the hairpin of turn 4, or maybe it's officially turn 5, I'm not sure, but yeah, that doesn't apply. What's my opinion on the Trustmaster TMX? I never owned the Trustmaster TMX. I only owned the Trustmaster TSP. I only owned the Trustmaster T150, the PlayStation version. I would guess that's the PlayStation version of the TMX. If that is the PlayStation, sorry, that's the TMX is the Xbox version of the T150, right? If that is the case, I would guess the TMX is not too far apart from the T150 in terms of quality, and if you are looking to get that wheel, I would recommend it to you. Like, if it is at the same price as the T150, then I would recommend it to you, because like it's a good wheel. Like, I upgraded to this TSPC racer, but I never, like, the only issues I ever got with my T150 were the pedals, the shifters. They get worn out rather quickly, so you need to be like, maybe it was just me, but that's because I do every single day, sometimes even multiple times a day, 100% races, right, with the full practice and all that. So I would guess I use the wheel more than the average consumer, but yeah, that's the only issue I have with that wheel. The shifters get worn out a bit too quickly for my liking. Other than that, it's a good wheel. If you are looking to get it, I think it would be a great buy. Hey Nunu, welcome to the live stream. Josh, let me read that correctly. Josh Gurley, we are new. Well, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Hopefully you can enjoy it. But yeah, that if the T150 is the PlayStation version of the TMX, then it's a good buy. If those two are at the same price as well, then it's a good buy. Yeah, I would recommend it. So I guess we are ready then, right? Let's get it going for the race. Let's do this. Crofty, take it away with the intro. Let's get ready then for the große Preis von Deutschland. Probably butchered that. I don't know German, but whatever. Let's roll with it.
There's nowhere at all I'd rather be today than here at Hockenheim for the German Grand Prix. We have an incredibly competitive field this year, which means we should be in for a treat. And judging by the sea of people filling the grandstands, there's a fair-sized chunk of Germany that agrees with me.
Ocon got P13.
It's 2.8 miles around the Hockenheim ring then, with an average lap speed in excess of 130 miles per hour. The long curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. But there are plenty of other options available around the 17 corners here today.
Why do the commentators always get shy in this freaking... that's frustrating.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Raikkonen. The captain, Sainz, Grosjean, and Nico Hülkenberg. Magnussen, Alonso, Esteban Ocon, and Hartley, Gasly, Sirotkin, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Charles Leclerc. They've taken a grid penalty. Stroll and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out. So
let's get down to the track. I don't know what to cut off, but whatever.
Home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Okay, so I'm supposed to take them to lap 10. Okay. Hey CS, welcome to the pit crew. How are you doing, man? Thanks for the sub. Glad you are enjoying the live stream. Thanks a lot for the sub. Oh, sorry, it was actually first. Oki? Am I supposed to pronounce that Oki? Or Hacky? I'm going with Hacky. I'm sorry, it's actually that both of you subscribed at the same time, or at least I got the notifications at the same time. So yeah, CS and Oki, welcome to the pit crew. Thanks a lot for the sub. Glad you are enjoying the live stream. Hopefully we can all enjoy the race. We have 67 laps, so 69.5 of fuel is fine. I'm actually going to increase that. It might get me a bit unstable on the rear end, but I'm willing to run that risk. Hey Eduardo, welcome to the live stream. Boas, how are you doing? Okay, let's do that. I'm going to bring the front wing up to 5 for the first stint, then I'm going to lower it to 4, but yeah. It looks like the strategy, it's ultra soft, right? Let's do this. I almost bogged down there.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Yeah, I'm going to absolutely wreck these tires, try to get into the top 5 if possible, with a good start perhaps. And then I'm going to wreck these tires and pit at like lap 8 or lap 9. What's the point of the formation lap? It's about warming up your tires. If your tires are too cold, then you won't get a good launch of your grid slot when the lights go out.
Weather is looking good for now.
Yeah, it's ultra soft. God damn it. It's not like you do much on... Okay. It's not like you do much on the formation lap, but it's still... I don't know. It might get, like, old after a couple times, but whatever. It doesn't take too long. I don't mind doing it, because it doesn't take too long, you know? It's kinda gimmicky, doesn't serve for much, but whatever. This is what I won't like. Why? I know I'm on autopilot, but why can't I change my stuff back? I want to bring the fuel up to rich mix and the ERS up to hot lap, but I can't do that while on autopilot. That's something I don't like about this mechanic. Like, okay, get me on autopilot so I don't screw up the game. The last was only disqualified for the formation lap. Is going to start the race. Don't worry, guys.
The grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Like, you get disqualified from the formation lap if you hit someone. But then you start the race, you just get teleported to the grid instead of completing the formation lap. But see, now I have to bump everything up on a hurry. Fucking hell! Who was that? Had to be Grosjean. No, it was a... Wow. Nice one, Sainz. Nice one. God damn it. It just goes... He had a better start. He had a great start. He had even a better start than Raikkonen. But like, it just goes and... Bye! Fucking hell. Okay, let's do that. Oh, that was nice. I didn't turn in, I was trying to catch the rear because I was losing it. I lost the rear end and correcting it I had to turn into the right. I'm not trying to get Vettel. Sorry.
nice start.
But yeah, that's actually how slow the AI are on braking zones in lap 1. Even in 110 AI, we can just gain lots of positions. Let's see if I can keep up with Verstappen. I'm not confident, but let's see. I think Bottas actually jumped Hamilton into P1. I think Bottas is the new leader of this race. Vettel is on softs. He's not letting Raikkonen past him, so it's actually great. I don't think so. I think it's just the AI being too careful. Because like everybody warms up their tires in the formation lap. Wow, I actually got purple.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
No DRS on Verstappen. Maybe I will be able to get it for the next one. Let's see. I think we got it. Yep, we got it indeed. Let's do this. I brought it to 0 because I know I'm going to be able to catch up a bit on the braking zone.
Bottas has just moved into first place.
Bottas is battling Hamilton, but even though those two are battling, the Red Bulls are still being left behind by the Mercs. That's how quick the silver arrows are. They are battling and still pulling away. Looks like Verstappen can't really keep up with Daniel Ricciardo, which is going to leave him vulnerable for me. Because if Verstappen cannot keep up with him, he's going to lose the RS. Oh my god, the understeer. Yep, the car is really heavy. Oh, that's how slow they are on the braking zones. I almost smashed into the rear of Verstappen and I was so far back.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds. Teammate by 6.3 seconds.
I think Vettel is going on soft, then ultra. In the meantime, Ricciardo caught up to the Mercedes. Now that he's not under pressure from behind. Even though I increased the front wing, oh my god, is he really going? God damn it.
One lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
You really want me in at lap 6? Did I get damage? Oh, there's a retirement!
Okay, clear.
Who is out? Oh my god, the Ferraris have joined the party. Fernando Alonso is out of the Grand Prix.
They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Looks like it's Vettel side by side with me. I saw the yellow tires.
This lap.
Freaking hell, don't break in the middle of a corner!
Line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Bloody hell.
Go, go, go.
Why did I let Max pass to switch back on him?
Now, one stop left.
Cause it would just go deep and knock me out. Sorry, take me out. Wait, you are talking about turn 2? I didn't let him pass at turn 2. I let him through at turn 1 and then I switched back on him. And then he got a better exit.
Gap ahead is 5.2 seconds.
Hey Sky Master, I went into the pits at lap 6. I need to do that hairpin without going down to turn 1. I need to do that hairpin without having to go to first gear. my god! Is that a Williams or a Mercedes? Nah, that must be a Williams. A Mercedes wouldn't be overtaken by Charles Leclerc. That's how you do it. Come on.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Bring it. Come on. I just need the arrest and them. I don't want to catch up to them on the last sector. Oh, that was awful. I didn't get a warning though, but that was awful corner cutting. As soon as I turned in, I knew I had done screwed up. And this is exactly what I didn't want to happen, but that's my luck. Ah, yeah, I can't go that fast. Goddamn, people are going to jump me because of these guys. Are they going for the pits or not? Why are you that slow in the middle of a corner if you are not going to the pits? God damn it, game.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
The hell are you doing? Freaking hell, Kimmy. Like, he literally knocks into me twice. I see that one. And then he gives me no room. Like, I'm on the curb. What there? Where else am I supposed to go? It was probably because of the lack of front wing, but still, god damn it. I'm not flashbacking the front wing damage, because that's my fault, but...
Green flag.
Why is there yellow flags? But yeah, I'm only getting wing damage because of my luck. Oh, and it's Ocon. It's not too bad, but... God damn it, if only I had caught up with these guys on the DRS zone. Nothing... This wouldn't be happening. Oh my god. And now I have Lance. Oh, that's Ericsson. Yeah, I got pushed off by him. And then I'm the one making an illegal overtake. Okay, game. Like, is that what I have to do? Do I have to crash him out? Because I will. If I give him the space, he punts me off, and then I overtake him, and it's an illegal overtake by me.
Esteban is in the pits.
He's the one who caused the collision. And I got jumped by the... I mean, I didn't get jumped because the Mercedes were already in front of me, but still. This is why the AI is so frustrating. They can't race side by side. How do I have front wing damage and I'm still doing the corner quicker than Sirotkin? I'm sorry, Kimmy, but I'm not Shumi.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Should I do the race tomorrow? Cause like, god damn it, I can't do 5 laps without the AI coming into me. Look at him, he just... Fine. Oh, he even took himself out. Nice. Bloody hell, man. Like, I keep the front wing damage because that was my fault, but at least the AI needs to learn, like... I don't know.
Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. Right, come in at the end of this lap. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Of course it's going green as soon as I hit the pits. Freaking hell, this game. Because I'm not allowed to take advantage of safety cars. I've only gotten one full safety car in this career mode, and it was one that got me from top 5 to bottom 5. Because everybody jumped me, because I was trying to undercut people. Race director? Car. It's not being, like, that's not being aggressive, Shumi. I'm sorry, but that's not being aggressive. Like, Ericsson not being able to measure that he cannot go at that speed on my inside in turn 1. That's not being aggressive. That's just the AI not being able to calculate that he's going side by side with someone. Raikkonen smashing me from behind on a straightaway. That's not aggressive AI. That's just him not being able to calculate that I'm slower than him and that he needs to avoid me, or at least slow down because there's not space. Like, one thing is having aggressive AI, another thing is making AI not make any goddamn sense when they do anything. Virtual safety cars do not last long. They don't last long when I enter the pits, because if I didn't, I swear to God, that would take much longer. Restart? Nah, why?
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Yeah, it is incredibly stupid. The thing is that any lower than 110 and it wouldn't be much challenging. Was doing fixed? Yes, it was. At least that. Let's take a look at the order of the pack. So we have Hamilton in P1, followed by Bottas in P2, with Ricciardo P3. Vettel is coming out of the pits, but Charles Leclerc, is he going to get him? I think, I'm not sure, but whatever. One of those two is P4 and P5. Then you have Raikkonen in P6, Verstappen in P7, Magnussen in P8, Stroll is in P9, and Magnussen, sorry, not Magnussen, Nico Hülkenberg is P10. In P11 we have Carlos Sainz, followed by Romain Grosjean, with Pierre Gasly in 13th, Hartley in 14th, Stroll in 15th, then we have in 16th, Van Dorn, with myself in P17, Ocon in P18, and Ericsson in 19th place, as we've had the retirement from Fernando Alonso, therefore only having 19 cars on track at the moment. We are going to make it work, guys, don't worry. Yeah, me neither. Like, I honestly, like, there are some tracks where I'm stronger and there others where I'm weaker, but overall, like, it would be too easy to run below 110 AI. I'm not cheating on anyone who doesn't play at 110 AI, because everybody, like, does whatever they want. They bought the game, they do whatever they want. It's just that for me, 110, like, if I could get other than this, I would.
Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds.
Like, the wing damage was fine, because that was my fault. I was expecting Ericsson and Sirotkin to go quicker through turn 1.
14.2 seconds.
Maybe I should add traction control. The thing is that traction control would make me slower. Like, I can make my own traction control by just short shifting.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
Let's find how slow Sirotkin is into turn 1. How about ABS? ABS makes you have to brake for longer because you are not using the full braking power. How do I control traction without traction control in a controller? You just need to be smooth on the throttle application. Like, of course it's very hard in a controller, but it is possible. Do I have Instagram? No, I do not.
Good job, nice overtake.
Once I have a life, I will get an Instagram, but for now I don't have a life, so Instagram is kinda pointless. Come on. We are going to make this, boys. We are going to come back at them. I swear to God, come on. See, purple first sector. Dude, I commented, I answered to your comments, Nuno. I can't really tell you how to get Photoshop, but for me it was for free. And then I created my own helmet, so... Hey Thomas, what's up? It's a joke. It has honestly become a joke for us that he asks me if I have an Instagram. That's kind of a meme at this point. Driver in front.
And the one is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 5.7 seconds. We're gaining by about 9/10 a lap. Keep it up. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:18.3. Our gap to the car in front is 4.9 seconds.
Will I at some point do a realistic race, like if I crash I'm done? No, I will never do that at this point. Because like, it will just be too frustrating. I'm not looking to get frustrated with a video game. Like, I am quite passionate about these career mode races. I get really pissed off, I get really into it. But yeah, I would honestly be even more pissed off if I had to retire every single crash. Yeah, my team goal is to finish 12th. Hey Corey, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Nah, don't worry, no, don't worry.
Our gap behind is 7.0 seconds.
No, Daniel, it's Charles Leclerc that makes Sauber look like a midfield team. Because they are not. Charles Leclerc is that good.
Our teammate by 16.8 seconds.
You mean in terms of effort, right, Shumi? Not in terms of distance. I pit. I had to change my front wing. So I basically pitted twice. Already. The good thing is that those guys on the ultra softs have to pit stop more often. I will have to drive like a maniac if I want to get something done today. Come on. I'm trying quite hard. I'm basically giving all I have at this point. I'm not at 100%, I'm on 110%. I'm like league racing sweat mode at this point. No, don't worry. I usually like only restart races if a bug happens. I never really restart unless I get like a crash like that even before turn 1. But if I get a clean start, I usually only restart the race if there's a bug. Come on, I have a much better car than a freaking McLaren.
seconds.
The hell? It just hits the brakes and gives up on life. See what I mean? Like, why do they give every single time if they are forced to go outside of the racing line, they just eat the brakes? That's exactly what Vettel did when I was racing him in the stadium section. He got in front of me and then smashed the brakes because he noticed he was outside of the proper racing line. Like, is that my fault? If that's my fault, I will flashback it, because... Yeah, I should have given him more room. I should have given more room to him. Hey Alfred, welcome to the live stream, how are you doing? God damn it, I still hit him. I'm trying to give him space. Okay, now Lance Stroll, I know he's on ultras.
Ahead is 7.5 seconds.
I just need to catch up to that massive train. That's all I want from life at this moment. There's a Toro Rosso in the pits. And Stroll is in the pits as well.
Gap to teammate behind is 18.2
Oh,
seconds.
yep, that's a second. Hey Adam, no, I didn't watch the race. I keep on getting purple for sectors, but then... It's because I probably cut the first corner or something. Hey Kyle, what's up, man? Nah, that corner you have space for too, he doesn't have to back off there. No, if it's purple, it means that's overall. If it was only my personal best, it would be green. Purple means that's the best of the race. I'm getting the best first sectors of the race. It's just that my overall lap is not purple. But I'm getting the fastest first sector overall. Yeah, purple is fastest of the session. whether it be race, qualifying or practice. Green is just your personal improvement. Okay, Nuno, have a good night. Lap 51. I'm supposed to bring these tires to lap 51.
Gap to car in front is 8.4 seconds.
Okay, Gasly is on ultras. I like how the ultra softs give them more straight line speed for some reason. In what universe is Gasly supposed to keep up with me? Oh! It's Van Dorn! Or is it? No, it's Hartley! Sorry. Gasly. Gasly has issues with his car.
Okay, tyres still looking good, Nick. Let's keep them that way for as long as we can.
And there must have been a collision. Gasly is out of the Grand Prix. There must have been a collision between Gasly and Van Dorn. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. And yeah, the AI just gets him parked there because reasons. Come on, game. Van Dorn is parked and Gasly is out of the race in a dangerous position. Come on, give me a safety car. This game. Swear to God, it never gives me a safety car when I would be able to capitalize on it. Okay, come on. Hey Jack, welcome to the live stream. How many points have I scored this season? 30 something? 34, I believe.
Caution, caution.
Gasly is still there. Why is this not a safety car?
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Oh, Leclerc is actually on mediums. He's going to take the tires to the end. I don't think that's a good idea. Especially on a track with these many traction zones. The mediums are just too slow.
Car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
I swear to God, if Leclerc catches up to me on mediums, I'm gonna lose the plot. You have to go to sleep? Okay, man, have a good night. I mean, I wouldn't... I don't know. I don't know what I will do in terms of the AI if I was... I mean, I can run on 110 AI in every single track. Of course, I'm going to get smashed by the AI at tracks like Bahrain or Baku, but...
The gap to the car ahead is 7.4 seconds.
In a well-balanced car, I think I can be competitive anywhere. But yeah, I was really looking for potentially a top 7 finish, so I could get a good sum of points to limit how poor this car is going to be at Hungary. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even get in the points. Is that like gaining on me?
Is 5.7 seconds.
Driver in front.
Partly ahead.
Oh no, I'm gaining.
Car in
Okay.
front is 6.2 seconds. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 20 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 17.9.
Ah, that's wide. Come on. Oh, that was... Yep.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
It's hard for me to get that corner nailed every single time.
Fuel is at target -1. Let's turn the engine down, please.
Hey Jacob, what's up? How are you doing?
Okay, gap ahead is 5.2 seconds.
Okay, there are people pitting now. What have I done? I sucked. Yeah, those 3 seconds are going to be added at the end of the race. There's nothing I can do about it except get good. I'm in the top 10 again, god damn it. But yeah, for real, I have to be quick, because those guys are going to undercut me. Yes, I'm going to do 2 stints on the ultra softs, but yeah. Where did I qualify? P7. I had a good race, but I crashed on the back of the back markers. They weren't blue flagged, I was just racing with them. They were too slow. Ericsson and Stirokin were too slow compared to what I was expecting into turn 1, and I just smacked into the rear of the Sauber. Lost my front wing. Because I was really not expecting them to be that slow. That's what you get for looking at chat.
Our gap behind is 3.6 seconds.
Why am I doing this in 5th gear? Oh, I suck.
Gap to car in front is 4.2 seconds.
Instead of taking the tires to lap 51, I'm going to take them to lap 45 and do basically 2 15-lap stints on the Ultra Softs. No, wait, 45, it's 22 laps, so yeah, 2 11-lap stints. Kingdom, yeah, it's 67 laps long. 45 to 67 is 22, right? So I'm going to make 2 11-lap stints. What do you mean by... Vettel is on medium. Why are these guys on mediums? Okay, these guys are on medium. I'm going... There are lots of people with mediums, and the others are on softs. If I do a 2-stopper on medium, on ultras, 122 lap stint on softs, you think it's quicker? I don't think it's quicker. Verstappen is gaining because he has like 20 laps fresher tires. He just pitted. That's why he caught up. Because he's on fresh tires. And I'm on used tires. And to think, a couple laps ago I was battling him for P4.
The car ahead is 12.2 seconds.
Looks like a Renault was in the pits.
Esteban's in for his stop. We can take you this lap.
"13 laps on one stint and 14 laps on the other." Was the Red Bull so quick on the straight?
Complete, go now.
Game. Like, how old your tires are influences your top speed for some reason.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Hey Lone Star, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna push for 13 laps. And now just wait for me to not be able to catch up to Hartley.
May not finish on the current settings.
Even though I'm on ultras.
Is 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, those are the leaders, but they are on mediums. I don't think they are going to... I don't think they are going to be able to lap me. Because as quick as they are on mediums and I'm on the ultra softs.
The gap to the car behind is 9.4 seconds.
The fuck? Okay.
Nice move. Good job.
Hey Deep War, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing?
Okay, gap ahead is seconds.
The trick with this strategy is that Hamilton will start catching up to these guys behind me and in front of me, and me, by pit stopping, I won't deal with those front runners. So they are going to be losing time in blue flags while I won't. Because once I pit, Hamilton, Bottas and the others are going to jump me. Or at least that's the hope. Apparently my last set of Ultra Softs is already used, which is kinda bullshit. That the game didn't tell me that. Like, I swear to God, this game sometimes. I honestly don't know. Are these tires like ready for racing, or are they too worn out? Are these my first stint Ultra Softs? Did I only have 2 sets of Ultra Softs for this race? God damn you, Ericsson, and you slow first corner. Completely ruined my race. And now I don't even think I can go on a double Ultra Soft stint. You know what? I'm gonna risk it and whatever. Wow.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery. Gap to car in front is 2.9 seconds.
Hey Francie, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Bring it. Nice. I had a slight game freeze on that braking zone. What the hell is going on with my game today? I'm trying too hard. Do I like Formula 1? Yeah, man. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be playing the game.
Settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix. The gap behind us is 3.1 seconds.
Why is everything worn out? God damn it, this game.
Gap to teammate behind is 25.1 seconds. Understood, stopping this lap. ERS deployment. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. Release. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Okay, this is how you do it. God damn it! All to not. I swear this game. Sometimes the ultra softs didn't do this, but now the softs do. I swear to God, man. This game is so random. There's no consistency with anything. Okay. I still have tires in better condition than those on the mediums and those around me. What things am I running? 4-6 at the moment. I've been running 5-6 for the majority of the race, but I qualified with 4-6 rings. That's the thing, on this track, like, the AI can't overtake me on the middle and last sector, right? It's too tight. So if I am able to defend... I qualified in 7th, the car wasn't that slow. If it wasn't for the crash with Ericsson, we would have done something good today. God damn, I can never have good luck.
The gap to the car ahead is 9.9 seconds.
Come on, Vettel and Hamilton, be freaking useful for once and catch up to... So, I like how they are quicker than me, but they are slower than Charles. Like, that's... The kid still leads the championship, god damn it. Someone on an esports team, just sign him. Someone make a... God damn it. Want to hear a joke? Bring him in.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.5 seconds.
You might have gotten auto-corrected in that question, Ka. Well, it doesn't need to win them all. Just needs to win enough. And so far he has won enough. Yeah, I got to at least get P12. God damn, I really wanted a good result today. 10 laps to go.
-1. Let's turn the engine down, please.
What do I call a row of bunnies moving backwards? I don't know. Finally they caught up to Charles. Charles is only 3 seconds away now. Are we sitting there like... Okay, so Charles Leclerc is able to keep up with Vettel long enough to get the RS and actually pull away from me.
Teammate by 10.8 seconds.
Why was the pediatrician always losing his temper? I don't know, man. I don't master the English language enough to know. Because he had little patience. God damn it. Well, when I'm pushing like to the limit, I can get a bit erratic. It's just, I'm not consistent. I'm not a consistent driver. That's the thing. Tires are starting to kick the bucket. I don't think I'm consistent in any circumstance, to be honest. Damn.
Hamilton has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
How many tickles? 8. No!
Okay, gap ahead is 2.1 seconds.
God. Oh, come on. Bring it. Come on. Could I catch up to Hartley? Could I?
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm still making purple first sectors. And those aren't even my personal bests. But they are still enough to being the fastest of the race, which means that even Hamilton is slower than me on the first sector. That's how much I corner cut the first corner.
Gap to car in front is 1.6 seconds.
Well, that just means that you guys need to coordinate with your teammates and try to do the same.
gap
I know.
to teammate behind is 13.6 seconds.
I know, Daniel. I know it's not done just yet. Don't worry, man.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.2 seconds. To consider switching to a lower fuel mix, you may not finish on the current settings. Very low on fuel. Try to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
I was on lane mix with 0 ERS and I still lost the rear. Whoo.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
There you have it. Lewis Hamilton gets a new fastest lap as he crosses over the line to take the win
Yellow flag.
of this Grand Prix. Looks like someone is DNFing. It's Raikkonen! Raikkonen has a puncture on the last lap.
Clear. Green flag.
Wow! Kimi Raikkonen gets the puncture on the last lap. He actually gets us up to P12. What? You what, mate? Oh my god.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So, another fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Oh, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
Like, my hands
And here
are...
are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today.
Guys, I can't express to you guys how much I pushed. Like, my hands are, like, numb. My hands are numb. From all the vibrations from the wheel and from me pushing so hard, my hands are numb. Like, I can't feel my hands. Yeah, it finished the way it started, Mark 1
Now
2.
let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, after a drive like that, it's got to be Charles Leclerc, hasn't it? Very clean, very smooth. He can be really pleased with that one.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Oh well, that's how it goes. Me and Ocon, we had incident-riddled races, so...
Fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
What?
That was a close finish. How are things between the two of you? You had a few bumps and scrapes today. Who would you say is at fault? Appreciate your time.
I don't really care, I'm not going to Renault just yet. I'm still tied with Magnussen, and I got myself to tie with Ocon, which is nice.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Okay, so could I get... I can't get another upgrade. You know what? I'm going to save the points because I want those two minor drag upgrades for Spa and Monza. I want those two. So yeah, I will save it. Let's just travel to the next weekend.
Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead
Yes.
of FP1.
We got all of them.
The
Let's
more
take a...
respected you are as a driver, the stronger we'll be during contract negotiations. In order to gain that respect throughout the paddock, you need to drive clean and bring home good results.
Yeah, as you guys can see,
Warnings
we...
and penalties from the
Come
stewards, on the other hand, will lose you respect. So be careful.
Haas jumped Renault, and we got very close to Renault and Haas. Let's take a look in detail. So we got those. So we jumped McLaren and Toro Rosso in the aerodynamics. I could get those major ones, but I actually want to get these minor drag first, because we are going to have important races upcoming. Yeah, I don't have enough points for that. In terms of the chassis, we jumped Alfa Romeo, I believe, and in the power unit we got jumped by Ferrari. Ferrari and Red Bull got upgrades for this weekend, as you guys can see. Ferrari, Red Bull got upgrades, Haas got upgrades, we got upgrades, Sauber got upgrades, and Williams as well. We completely ignored car jokes. I didn't really ignore these jokes. I just didn't have an answer for them. Hey Crafty, who do I drive for? I drive for Force India. Unfortunately, you got in too late. I'm sorry, man. Because this is it for the German Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.